Hello, everyone, and welcome to the FundedTrading podcast, the place for insights, interviews, and strategies in the world of prop trading. In today's episode, we're sitting down with Markus Sichler, the co-founder of YourPropFirm, one of the leading service providers in the prop industry, helping many of the big names in the industry launch, operate, and scale a competitive market. We are going to talk about what really goes on behind the scenes, how prop firms operate, and give you a fresh perspective on the industry from an insider's point of view. Whether you're a trader or just curious about the business, you don't want to miss this one. Marcus, you've been working behind the scenes in the prop trading industry for a while now. How did you first get involved in this industry?
So first of all, thank you for having me here. Thank you for the introduction. That's a very interesting question. So with a background in building different businesses and myself having a passion for finance and technology, we had a company before that develops algorithmic trading solutions for institutional and retail clients. And we got actually an inquiry from a client for developing a dashboard for their prop trading firm. So we that was a couple years ago now, and we developed that dashboard. And we just seen like inefficiencies in how many prop firms were run, and saw an opportunity to provide solutions. So we co-founded your prop firm to basically bridge the gap between what a prop trader needs and actually the firm's operation.
I see, that's very interesting. Speaking of the prop trading business, most traders know what prop trading is from their perspective, but what's it like running a firm behind the scenes? How do these businesses actually make money while funding traders?
Very interesting question. I think behind the scenes, it's all about managing risks and really creating a sustainable business model. Um, you asked how businesses actually make money, and the answer is it's really different from each prop trading firm. Each prop trading firm have individual different business models. Some of them they offer additional education. Some of them they offer additional services. But also, obviously, a big part of the revenue is the actual challenge fees. So basically, the fees that a trader need to pay in order to join a specific challenge.
Well,
And then, additionally to that, really depending on how the business is structured, prop firms make money from the generated trading data. So, which means the actual trading history from their traders. So, if you have 100,000 traders and like 20%, maybe they are an actual simulated live account, you could generate some specific data that you can use to generate profits or potentially as well losses, and use that to make money and have that as an additional income stream. And of course, for a prop trading firm, a significant focus is really placed on ensuring that not only skilled but also consistent traders progress and scale up, and just for the reason to protect the firm's capital and resources.
okay, thank you for your detailed answer, Marcus. There's now a lot more clarity on how prop firms generate their revenue. What are the common misconceptions that you see that traders have about the industry?
The common misconceptions that just people see from a retail perspective is that they generalize prop trading firms. So basically, all prop trading firms, they don't trade with real capital. They just have simulated funds. It's just demo a capital, and they don't want to fund with real money because they don't have it, or they don't have these resources. But actually, in fact, the reality is that if you're running a prop trading firm, and let's say you're offering like a very competitive challenge, such as a one-step or two-step evaluation challenge, you often don't have significant data to really evaluate if a trader is consistent over time, right? Because maybe this trader just took like 5 positions, 5 trades, and he passed the challenge and now is simulated live trader. And well, there is also a game of luck in this place. We know that most traders are not consistently profitable, and let's say these 5% they are. And even from these 5% that you know pass that challenge, a lot of them are not consistent, right? So you as a prop firm don't have enough data to just say, all right, all of them we just put into a live execution, because you might run into risks on that side as well. So really the challenge for a prop trading firm is to manage to offer competitive rules, offer very nice pricing, and offer, very easy to pass challenges that people want, but then also getting enough data, and having a risk management system in place, where they not having too much downside, when either paying out the traders that just pass the evaluation, or on the long term, really funding traders the right way.
Yeah, very interesting. Another key area I would like to highlight is risk management. Risk management is a huge part of prop trading. Can you talk about how firms handle risk while still giving traders the freedom to perform?
Yeah, there's many risks. So the one I just mentioned is, okay, you have traders that just passing the evaluation with a couple of trades, then they are on a live account, and then they create, getting a payout, and then, eventually the next account they receive, they just lose it, and hit the max drawdown. So that's one part of a risk. The other risk is that you have fraudulent trading behaviors. So, such as high frequency trading. With like high frequency trading, can be profitable. You can use like a trading algorithm, whatever on MetaTrader, and if you just are trading in a demo environment in like an evaluation challenge, you could just use that high frequency trading algorithm and be profitable, pass the challenge very easy, because it's not real live trading environment, right? And in the real life markets, once you're like funded or you're in a simulated account, you wouldn't be profitable with this strategy, right? So that's one thing. Then you have even like chargeback frauds, so that people go to prop firm, purchase multiple challenges, and then if they don't pass, they just go to their credit card provider and say, "Hey, I didn't paid for these challenges. I didn't pay for this product," and then just trying to get back the funds, or basically leveraging a bad review on Trustpilot. Um, if they not get what they want from a prop trading firm. So there's like many kind of like fraudulent trading behaviors that prop trading firms have to manage. And, you know, the ways to manage that is basically to have like very strict rules, strict evaluation criteria, and like risk management softwares in place. And as well, I think what I would say for prop trading firm perspective is incentivizing traders that really, are consistent, that are really profitable, incentivizing them versus not incentivizing someone that just want to like gamble, want to trade different accounts, and trying their luck with this company, right? So you really want to have traders that see you as a business partner, and likewise. So it's like a really win-win situation versus one party tries to take advantage of the other party. And you also have the risk of decreasing prices and an increasing competition, right? That we've seen in the last couple years. It's kind of a downward race to the bottom, where the prices are getting cheaper, the rules are getting easier, and that leads to a situation where prop firms are forced to, you know, reduce the prices, offer higher discounts, offer easier rules, but then also on the other hand, um, what I would recommend, and what is the solution to that, is really focusing on a good brand, focusing building on a good reputation to maintain a better position in the market, and being able to offer reasonable rules and offer reasonable prices, and not being in that competition, which is kind of risky, because you're having probably high costs, and you want to be sustainable as a business. So it's basically, as a prop firm, it's balancing all these different risks while still offering very nice profit splits, nice rules, a lot of different trading platforms, competitive pricing, and good trading conditions, but also limiting the downside risk.
So it's very important for prop firms to be aware of their risk management as well to ensure long-term sustainability. We all know that the failure rate in trading is extremely high, with the majority of traders struggling to achieve consistent success. You've seen a lot of traders come through prop firms. What do you think sets the successful ones apart from those who don't make it?
Yeah, so I guess we do have a lot of data insights on what makes traders actually successful. And I mean, what we've seen here is that discipline in actually following the trading rules and risk management strategies, it always wins, right? It's not something new. It's not something that you would say it's spectacular. It's, just basic trading rules. I think focus on consistency over the quick wins. That's basically what will work in the long term, and really having like an edge, I think that's something that you know a lot of people in this industry, they try to kind of gamble, have this gambling attitude, versus they think, okay, I'm just gonna buy this challenge, I'm gonna try my luck, maybe I'm successful with it, I use like some trading algorithm on it, or but there's no real edge on the market, right?
Mhm.
So I think really knowing what you're doing, studying that into depth, and really knowing, okay, why this works, when it works, and what really knowing his system, his craft, and getting better at that, and treating this really as a career and not just a hobby, and also treating it as a, okay, I'm working with prop firms, versus the attitude or the mindset of, I want to scam prop firms as much as I can. I want to get as much money out of these businesses. And because that's like probably a very short-term thinking in this industry.
Got it. So what you're actually saying is that people need to focus on the process and on the trading on the journey instead of focusing on the quick money.
Yeah.
Got it. Very clear. So it is known that there are a lot of scams around these days in the prop trading industry, and this makes it increasingly difficult for traders to determine which proprietary trading firms are trustworthy and which firms are not. With so many prop firms out there, how can traders figure out which ones are legit and which ones to avoid?
Yeah, I think that's it's a very general questions, because there's so much different prop trading firms out there, and also very niche type of prop trading firms, right? There's prop trading firms for people that trade trading algorithms, or people that trade only specific markets like the future markets or crypto markets. So it really depends. But what I can say from like a general point of view is, obviously, looking for transparency in rules, you want to have very clear payout policies, and maybe you want to know who's behind this prop trading firm, who's like the CEO, who is the owner. You might want to check the firm's track record, the reviews, the testimonials. Maybe you can even ask the representatives of the prop firm, and like try to text their customer support. What have been the statistics of success? What has been the payouts for the last months? Maybe they're sharing this data. Maybe they are transparent with this information. Um, and what I would say is to avoid firms that, let's say, offering very unrealistic profit splits or trading conditions. I would say it's a red flag, because a business has to be sustainable in the long term, right? You not want to work with a business that, let's say, they just want to like gain a lot of momentum, but they cannot sustain it because sooner or later they're running out of money, or they just don't have, you know, too easy rules. So yeah, I think that's really a red flag. I would really check on a good reputation, on good reviews, find out what are other traders saying about this firm, and yeah, see that a firm also invests in their technology, in their infrastructure, in their growth, and yeah, that's usually also a sign for a business to be stable.
I see. Very insightful. This advice definitely helps traders to determine which prop firms they can trust and which one they should avoid. Now let's talk about your prop firm. Your prop firm helps prop trading firms run more smoothly. What are some of the tools or services you provide to make a big difference for these businesses?
Yeah, so we have quite, like, I would say, turnkey solution. It's kind of solution that goes very wide. Obviously, we have tech solution. I mean, the technology behind a prop trading firm, it's very complicated because you have to imagine you have now multiple trading platforms. Traders are not just happy to have one platform. You want to have like 3, 4, 5 different platforms. So when people are buying a challenge, they immediately get their access. The rules are getting checked. They have a dashboard. Um, you have risk management. You have analytics. You have insights, so that you can see if some trader using like fraudulent trading behavior or like rules that are not allowed in the firm. But we also have something like customer support. We have like a 24/7 customer support team. We offering partnered legal solutions, um, payment solutions, like all types of things that really prop trading firms need to, first of all, getting launched, then operate, and then basically scale in the long term. We also have partner marketing services that basically help prop trading firms to get out the name and grow on that side. Um, but yeah, really, I would say what we're trying to achieve for the prop trading firm is really, help them to size down their operating costs. Because, as I said before, the whole business model is getting much more competitive, right? And if you have very high operating costs, and operating costs can be customer support, can be your technology, it can be dashboard, can be trading platforms, and all other things, then, well, it's much harder for you to be profitable at the end of the day. So that's really what is our main focus: to help prop trading firms, first of all, provide them with very good, reliable, but also um, with a good pricing point, risk management technology, dashboard, and help them to really decrease their operational costs while providing them really with a very good service.
Thank you. That's amazing. Can you share a story about how you have helped a prop firm grow or solve a big problem?
Yeah, as I just mentioned, I would say it's really about, we have many also like existing prop trading firms coming to us, and maybe they came with very high operational costs, with very high tech costs, where they had to pay a tech provider, maybe even like a very huge revenue share of their business, and that didn't allow them to grow, right? Because if you have to give away, let's say 30%, 40%, maybe even more of your whole revenue, you don't have much left to grow the business and invest into marketing and other type of things. So we do have helped a lot of these type of businesses. We helped as well businesses that didn't had any good type of customer support. We plugged in our team and helped them to have like 24/7 customer support immediately, which gives very fast response time. So the prop trading clients, essentially, they get responses within a couple of minutes, which obviously improves the relationship from the trader side with the actual prop trading firm, right? So many of these kind of things um, that really, help the business growing and also, uh, being successful.
Your prop firm could definitely play a huge role in supporting struggling prop firms by providing the tools and resources they need to succeed. Now, let's take a look at what lies ahead. The industry has grown so much in recent years. Where do you see the prop trading heading, and what should traders keep an eye on in the future?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I would say there might be more focus on alternative assets. We seen the prop trading industry, I mean, let's say the retail prop trading industry, very successful in the CFD and Forex trading space. We see now in the recent months more focus on the future side with like new trading platforms, new things that are coming up there. I think now, since the crypto market is like really in a very bullish state, at least in the last couple of weeks, we might as well see more prop firms focused on the crypto market, offering also like spot trading, futures trading in crypto market with diverse crypto assets. And I guess also we will see a shift towards more sustainability because, as I mentioned before, it's not too good. It's not too um, too good if it's like a race to the bottom from the pricing and everything, and the profitability goes down for all the prop firms. Sooner or later, there's like a washout. So maybe a few competitors, a few market players are closing down their business, which this year in 2024 already happened a lot. A lot of prop firms closed. And we might see really a shift toward more sustainability, that firms are really focusing more on longevity rather than just growing and having that as the number one priority. And that could also come together with possible regional regulation. I mean, the forex space, the broker space, there is a regulation in place, but prop trading, it is more of a question in which type of regulation it would fall. If it's into the CFD trading space, or maybe in the gambling space, or between them. But there could be regulation. We don't have any specific information on that side, but that could change a few things to also make this industry a little bit more grown up. Um, yeah, I would say traders, as I said before, should focus on firms like that offering proper support, very clear rules, and also realistic conditions.
Thank you, Marcus. Very clear. We have already reached the final part of the interview. As you have some insights into the successful and the failing traders, I'm curious to learn if you could give one piece of advice to someone trying to succeed in prop trading. What would it be?
Yeah, I would say really treat it like a business, not treat it like gambling, treat it like a business. Focus on consistency, focus on risk management, and focus really on long term growth versus just, buying a couple challenges and like trying. Maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm not lucky, but really being very consistent at what you're doing, trying to have a real edge in the market, like knowing your craft and looking and seeing this as a long-term opportunity.
Yeah, very clear, very clear. So just focus on the process and not taking outside things from your outside world into trading, because then you start overvaluing the trading and focus on the money instead of that you actually focus on the process and the long term. So that's very clear. Thank you. This advice would definitely help the struggling trader, and hopefully it will help them to succeed. Let's wrap up the interview. I want to thank you for your time, Marcus. Where can traders go to learn about you and what you're doing with your prop firm?
Well, we're happy to connect. Either just visit our website, yourpropfirm.com, or follow us on LinkedIn. Can also connect me personally on LinkedIn or other social medias. We're always happy to connect with traders and as well firms, existing prop firms, but also like maybe people that want to set up a prop trading business or just thinking about it. Just feel free to reach out to us and we can see maybe we can help, or maybe we can provide some insights from our perspective.
Okay, thank you so much. That's wonderful. Don't forget to check your prop firm out. Thank you everyone for watching or listening to this new episode of the FundedTrading podcast. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this video. Until the next time.
All right. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure.